Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So today's video is going to be having a little look around F&F in Tesco's. I am obsessed with what I'm seeing online in terms of their Christmas party wear, some of their casual stuff, their pajamas, and I had a little look when I did my last food shop and I could buy the whole lot, if I'm honest. So I thought I would come back, show you guys what's in store, and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to buy anything. Should I buy anything? I don't have any Christmas parties like where I will be dressing up in formal wear booked in just yet. So I don't know whether it's a good idea to have something in ready, or if I leave it too late, what's going to happen? Like what if there's like a Christmas party and then what I want's out of stock? Because I do find that often, sorry, I'm just adjusting you guys. I do often find that Tesco's tends to sell out of the mid-size ranges quite quickly. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to show you guys what they have in store. I'm very excited for this one.
Guys, as soon as I came in, I was immediately drawn to this bit. The fur coat. Does anyone remember last year I was debating on getting like one of these faux fur coats? Well, there are plenty of them in here. I really like this one. It's a nice kind of camel beige colour. £65, which is a little bit more on the spenny side for Tesco's, I would say. But the quality, if I could like let you feel how amazing that was, honestly, it felt so soft. Now I love this dress. It's a beautiful drop waist brown color. I think I would like this if it had some like off the shoulder sleeves, if that makes sense. I don't know whether I'm translating that right, but I love the color of this dress. I love the style of the dress. I think it was absolutely stunning. They also had the fur jacket in pink and I think also black, which I'm going to show you in a bit. But yeah, these felt incredible. I wish the fur was on the inside as well, although I would probably overheat. But I do think that pink is quite an outfit specific colour for a jacket. I would probably lean towards a black or brown one. But going over to the more casual section, I really like they've got a lot of cords here. So they've got this beautiful kind of cord. It's the sleeveless with like a high neck. I'm not sure how the high neck would look on me. I kind of feel like they maybe don't suit me all that great, but I think it's just a nice colour. And yeah, I think it was a nice little set. It was £14 for the top and then £16 for the skirt as well. And then I noticed this. This is also a cord part of it, but I wish I could show you the texture or let you feel the texture of this. It was like a ribbed almost thing. It did have a matching top, £14, but I'm not sure I was a massive fan of the top. It looks a little bit too casual for how I envisage this being worn. I think they could have done something a little bit different with the neckline of that. And then they've got some beautiful, these trousers, it's not translating on camera, but they're more of like a plum colour, elasticated waist, and it's like a ribbed kind of material. Now I absolutely love the top to go with this. This is like a longer waist and it's got an asymmetrical bottom, and I just thought that the bottoms on their own, I wasn't sure on, but the bottoms in the top I think would be absolutely stunning. Like I think it, because of that little bit on the waist and the way that the neck is slightly off center, I just think it adds something a little bit different. Now going back to the party wear, this top, right, it was kind of like a PU leather type feel. £25. I'm not really sure how to wear it because it's kind of open. It looks like it should be a top, but then I feel like my boobs would just fall out there. But it did have a matching skirt. Again, the colour's not quite translating on camera. I think I'm going to have to switch my camera recording equipment when I do these. But yeah, I wasn't entirely impressed with the cut off and things of like, it just kind of looks a bit cheap, if I'm honest. I like the idea of the outfit, you know, the skirt and then the pretty top. I think it would probably look nice, but I just wasn't a fan of the bottom of it. They had this velvet skirt as well at £22.50. I thought that was all right. I'm not sure that velvet is my vibe, but I didn't think it would look very nice with this top. So it is a little bit sheer and a little bit see-through, so you'd have to be aware of that when you're wearing it. As you can see my fingers straight through there. And for £16, I didn't think it was too bad. I thought it was quite pretty, but again, it just kind of ties at the front. Now this section, okay, the blazer, is it a blazer? Not a blazer, I don't know. But the sleeves being elasticated, wasn't sure on, but I do love the sparkle on it. And I love the fact that it's just like out there bling, and it's got a matching skirt. It's really like a statement outfit, isn't it? And yeah, I just thought it would look really, really pretty. But the one that drew my eye, oh my goodness, when I get to it, I'm going to show you, but this one, oh my God, this as a cord, stunning. It's got like a very subtle, like rhinestones on it, not to an itchy point, but the grey, it's giving office Christmas party, like going to the office with that. And imagine if they did like an oversized blazer that was matching as well. That would be absolutely perfect. But then they did also have this little bodysuit, which I thought would look quite nice with it as well. But for me, the top and the bottom's grey. I think that they would be absolutely stunning together, and I was very tempted to get this. They also had this little dress, which I thought was quite nice, a little bit more kind of understated, but still pretty for like a little, I don't know, well, not even an office party, just to wear to the office. Pair of tights and flat shoes. That would look really nice with a bag. I think that's, yeah, pretty. So they had that. It was £29.50, and then they had these sequins tops. Wasn't sure on the oversized bows. I think they would look nice if the material wasn't as thick, but because it's so thick, it just kind of felt like this big lump on the front. And they also did it in the burgundy kind of plum colour red as well, which, I mean, I think they're pretty, but I'm not sure on these tops that are just tying at the front, but there's nothing like keeping the tatas safe, do you know what I mean? But I did also stumble across this dress as well, which was behind the other one, and this reminds me of the Odd Muse dress. It just kind of, it's not quite as structured, but it does have that, what do you call it, on the shoulders, and the pockets and things. It just reminded me so much of the Odd Muse dress. But they also did have this skirt, and it's like the dress that I was showing you at the beginning, but it's just the skirt part, and I thought that would be really pretty with a nice top. I just like the separation of it, so you're still wearing like a long skirt, but it looks like, obviously you've got the shorter part as well. I don't know if I'm making sense. Anyway, the fur jacket in black as well. This would be probably the jacket I would go for because it's universal. You can wear it with a lot of different outfits. And yeah, I just think it was nice. The only thing is I didn't think it had pockets, which is a little bit frustrating for an outerwear jacket, but never mind. And then this gorgeous sequin dress. I think this was really pretty. It had the little bow detail at the top. I'm trying to imagine it on whether it would be annoying, but I don't think it would be, just with it being at the back. And I paired it with this fur jacket just because I thought it was pretty. It would make a nice outfit in my opinion. So yeah, I thought that was nice. Now I'm gonna have to apologize for my camera here, guys. I don't know what is going on. I think it needs I don't know what is going on here. The lens is clean. But anyway, I'm going to change the equipment. That's irrelevant. This was like a velvet dress that I dropped it off the hanger. Very annoying, isn't it? £29. Didn't think it was so bad. It came in black as well. I can imagine that with a big fur coat, some pretty heels, you know, maybe even some tights. Now this dress, oh my God, I love this dress. Again, with the big fur coat, or just like a big statement jacket. The big bow on the front, I think just completely... it just completes the outfit, doesn't it? From being a plain black dress to having a huge bow on it, I think is just so pretty. And I think bows are really in this year. Just they have been in general with, you know, the bridal stuff and Christmas. I just think they're pretty. And then they've got this blazer dress. I think this was really nice as well, actually, with the big bow on the front. And it's also got the satin collar. It just kind of breaks it up. Again, dropping things on the floor, Jess. God, honestly, I need to stop doing that. But... it was completely unintentional. It was an accident. Anyway, but £42. I thought this would look really nice with, I don't know, some tights or something. It would look pretty. They also had this other kind of fur jacket, £59.50. I'm not sure on the texture of the kind of furry bits, whether it was looking a bit wild for me, but either way, it was nice. But it didn't have a clasp to do it up, so that would annoy me, I think. They had the, like a red, it was like a deep kind of, like a deep Christmas red, if that makes sense. Again, the colour's not translating. It's really frustrating me. But I thought this would be a really nice kind of Christmas Day or Boxing Day outfit with a nice like black top, maybe even the sparkly one that I was showing you before, but it was paired with this waistcoat. Not really a fan of the waistcoat, if I'm honest. It's a, what's it called? Velvet material. So I wasn't a huge fan of that, but I did think the other one would be nice, the little sequin one. They also have these kind of camel coloured like vest top kind of things, and I thought they were kind of really simple but just really nice, and only £16, which I don't think was too bad, and would go really nice with just like a long skirt or some trousers. They had a few different kind of more kind of done up vest tops, if that makes sense. This one with the lace was really nice. How much was this? £19.50, a little bit more on the expensive side, more than I would probably pay for a vest, but it does have the lace and the detailing on it, which I think with a nice, like a black satin skirt would look really nice. And then they also had this dress, which reminds me of the one I got from Primark, which I wore on the honeymoon, but it's got that more like ruched kind of pulled in waist kind of material, but the little gold clasp at the top was really, really nice. Then they also had the same thing in just a top, which I thought was really nice, because then you can pair it with, they've got a pair of trousers underneath that I thought would look really nice with it. It's like the beige ones. I think I was going to go back for those. They're barrel leg trousers. Now, I think we've learned that I really like barrel legged jeans, and barrel leg trousers I think might be the style for me. So I thought they were really nice, and I thought you could pair them, one with the brown top, but with so many more things for like work and stuff. I did go back to the more casual section because I did see this, which I thought was quite nice, just very understated. Could be a Christmas Day top if you're kind of less on the dressy up side, but more on the comfortable side. The long sleeve kind of knitted cardigan feel. Yeah, really nice. And they also did it in different colours as well. They had it in this like beige colour, which I thought was quite nice. That would look nice with the trousers I've just shown you as well, if you wanted to go for like a all beige / camel sand outfit. Or you could wear it with white trousers or just anything you want. But I thought that was a nice kind of day-to-day top. And then they had like a long sleeve still. What am I talking about? A brown top. Similar thing, slightly different texture on the material, but yeah, it was a bit of an odd kind of clingy, thick material. I wasn't a fan of that one, if I'm honest, but yeah. Then, if you're wanting to kind of not really like do Christmas, but you want it's something a little bit festive, I think these little details on the collar will do it for you. You know, I just think that that's enough if you're not much of a dressy up person. But I think they also had this in another colour as well. Yes, the burgundy, that was really nice. I thought that would be nice for Christmas Day, Boxing Day, just as a little bit of bling if you don't want to go over the top. And again, this jumper, the bow, people are saying bow fatigue. I disagree. I strongly disagree. I think that bows are brilliant, especially for around Christmas time. And the grey jumper, I imagine this just being like an office Christmas jumper day. I know it's not much Christmassy, but the bow makes it Christmassy. Then they've got this brown top, which I thought was really, really nice as well. I think it's just the neckline and the arms that were kind of making it appeal to me, but they also had it in the cream, and I think they also had it in a red colour as well. The dressing gowns, oh my god guys, the dressing gowns felt like heaven. Absolute heaven. They were so soft. They've got it in this kind of like brown burgundy colour, they've got it in the grey, and I just, if I could wear all of them at the same time, I probably would. This is more of like a teddy style one. I think I am asking for a dressing gown for Christmas because I don't actually have one. I've just got those Oodies, but I think I'm growing into my dressing gown era. This one I wasn't really a fan of. It's kind of more of a thick teddy material, and it just wasn't as soft. I wasn't as much of a fan of that one, but the other ones, oh my goodness guys, if you're looking for a new dressing gown, those are so comfy. They also have these jumpers, which I thought they would look quite nice just wearing as an outerwear thing, but it does actually say on the label that it's nightwear. If I slept in those, I would boil alive. I would literally boil alive in my sleep. So I would probably wear those as an outdoor jacket, if I'm honest, just for an extra layer. But they had loads and loads of different colours of these, so there's plenty to pick from, and definitely like loads of different styles as well. But I thought they were pretty. The pyjamas, now I really, really like these. There's like a kind of cream off-white colour and a deep purple. I thought these were so, so pretty. I think they're really, really nice. And they also, the ones next to them that I'm about to show you, I think I already have them, but I think they were from maybe Lipsy. I got them for Christmas a couple of years ago, but they are literally the exact same, except these ones for long sleeve and the ones that I have were shorter sleeved. But I thought they were really nice. Now these ones, again, like really, really soft and thick material, but again, I would boil alive in these. Absolutely boil alive. But I think that they are really, really pretty. They're more kind of like plum coloured purple, little pocket at the front. Does anyone actually ever use the pockets at the front? Because I feel like a lot of pajamas have these pockets at the front of the tops. And do we ever put any, like, what do we put in there? What is the purpose of those? For sleep masks? I don't know. But yeah, the pajamas, reasonably priced, I would say, considering the amount of times that you wear them. They also had the more festive ones, these ones with the bows. I like the red bows. I'm not entirely sure on the shade of pink. It was more like a peachy pink, whereas I think a more kind of, I don't know, pink would look nicer. But they also had the red ones with the bows, which I think were nice. And then the ones next to those as well. That's the kind of pink that I was talking about before that I think would be nice. But these red ones, again, lovely Christmas pajamas if you're into like the silky satin ones. Love the stripes on these. I think they're super cute, and they come up with the trousers. Kind of wish that sometimes they did them with shorts, because I am a shorts girl for pajamas, I've got to say. Coats, oh my goodness. So these ones, I was going to skip over the coats, but I did want to just highlight these ones because these felt so heavy, and they're like, I can't even describe. I mean, they're 70 quid, so you would hope that they were good, but they're shower resistant, storm cuffs, fleece lined pockets. I feel like they would get you through anything, any storm, any hurricane, any natural disaster. If you've got this coat on, you're surviving. It was that thick. They also had these tops, which I think there's very similar ones in Primark where they're more like a stiff material, but I've been assured that they're actually quite comfortable and they look quite nice. But I thought they would look nice with the black jeans that were next to it. I've got like the little embellishments on them. Thought they were pretty. They also came in cream as well, which I would probably slop down. But it's a very, like, the cream and gold I really like. Now these pajamas, I went back and picked up these the day after because they came back in stock, because me and Emmanuel want matching pajamas. I know it's like, you know, oh, matching pajamas, blah, blah, blah. But I think these was really nice. They had them in last year and I was too late. I couldn't get them in either mine or Emmanuel's size. So yeah, I mean, they only had size small, which was devastating. So I came back the next day and they had Emmanuel's size back in, and I bought us both a pair of those pajamas. I just think they're so cute for Christmas.
Okay, I was so close to buying those pajamas. The pajamas were perfect for what we want. So we considered doing this last year, and this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, that I think they had those exact pajamas in last year where it was the family ones, and me and Emmanuel wanted to get some matching pajamas, but they ran out of, like, they didn't have enough stock, and all they had in was size small in both the men's and women's. So I'm a bit nervous that they're not gonna restock the men's sizes. I'm surely they will, because it's not even like December yet. They will, won't they? And then I can go back and get us some matching pajamas for this year. But how cute are the little kids ones as well? So cute. But they're just perfect for a nice little cozy family Christmas. Some of the party wear, oh my god, that dress with the bow on, the long blazer with the bow on, that I think would be a high contender. Do you know those like net trousers that you can get, like the lace ones? That would look nice with that. But yeah, I just think they've got some really, really great stuff in, and if you've got a club card, then possibility for some discount. I don't know, who knows. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you.